I have a childhood friend with whom I had a brief romantic relationship. However, we realized that we were better off as friends and have remained so for the past 15 years. Recently, she was going through a personal crisis where she believed that all men were terrible. I grew tired of hearing her complaints and attempted to distract her from the negativity by inviting her on a picnic in the forest to pick mushrooms and relax. We drove to a picturesque location outside the city, complete with beautiful lakes, benches, tables, and grilling areas surrounded by birch trees. As we arrived, I noticed that all the tables were already occupied, so we decided to leave our picnic for later and ventured into the forest to find mushrooms instead. The atmosphere was serene, with birds chirping and trees rustling in the summer breeze. While exploring deeper into the forest, my friend motioned for me to join her discreetly. I approached her cautiously, and she directed my attention to the opposite slope, where we could see two individuals engaged in an intriguing activity. A person wearing camouflaged pants was forcefully pressing an orange jacket against a tree. My friend couldn't help but comment on the intensity of their passion, jokingly hoping that the birch tree wouldn't catch fire. Both individuals appeared to be older, but they exhibited skillful maneuvers. I found it peculiar that they had the same basket with them, leading me to speculate that there might be something more to their interaction. My friend playfully suggested that the man may have attacked the woman, portraying a scenario where a young maniac emerged from the bushes while she innocently picked mushrooms. However, upon closer observation, it seemed more likely that the woman was the one who initiated the encounter. We continued to observe from a distance, fascinated by the unusual scene unfolding before us. Little did we know that this unexpected encounter in the forest would add a unique touch to our outing, providing a humorous anecdote for us to share in the future. "Okay, let's get out of here and not get in their way," I suggested. My friend nodded in agreement. With a playful tone, I added, "After all, envy is not a good feeling." We quickly made our way back to the lake, hoping to find a place to eat. Unfortunately, every spot seemed occupied. One table was occupied by a family, another by a group of people, and the third by individuals collecting mushrooms. We politely asked if we could sit at the third table, and they graciously moved aside. We settled there for about 15 minutes. Suddenly, a man approached us and asked, "Hey guys, have you seen a woman wearing an orange jacket in the forest? She seems to have disappeared, and we can't get any cell reception." We're getting worried. Our hearts skipped a beat. Could their friend really be in trouble? We were just passing through, but I felt compelled to speak up. Just as I was about to confirm that we had indeed seen her, a figure in an orange jacket emerged from the horizon, cheerfully carrying a basket full of blooming mushrooms. My friend and I sat there, completely dumbfounded, observing the scene. The man immediately erupted into anger, shouting at the woman, "Where did you go? You were gone for over an hour. We couldn't reach you on the phone. I will never go into the woods with you again. You're always getting lost." In a smiling yet guilty voice, the woman, whom he called Vesenka, tried to explain herself. "I don't know how it happened," she said. "We've been struggling to find our way here. Our minds were preoccupied." The man continued to swear in frustration, while the woman defended herself, saying, "But why are you so worried? There are plenty of people in the forest. What could have happened to me?" I took a leisurely walk, daydreaming. When I realized I was lost and couldn't call, I started asking people for directions. Look at the mushrooms I found, both white and chanterelles. My friend and I exchanged bewildered glances, unsure of what was happening by the birch tree and what the true story behind it all was. The trinity carried on with their conversation, seemingly oblivious to our presence. Tanya's absent-mindedness was being reprimanded by her husband. "Tanya, after living with you for so long, I still can't believe how absent-minded you are. How did you manage to survive till 43? He scolded. Tanya responded sweetly, hugging her unfortunate husband Vesenka. "And it's all thanks to you, Vesenka. Without you, I would have disappeared a long time ago," she sang, attempting to appease him. "Well, instead of being angry, why don't you give me the car keys? I'll go and get some delicious treats, and I've also brought champagne. Unfortunately, you can't drink since you're driving, but Lyudmila Alexeyevna and I will toast to the mushroom hunting, she added, now nodding and transforming her anger into mercy. Just then, a person wearing camouflage pants emerged from the woods. Oh, it's the mysterious Lady and Dimka from the sales department. What a small world, the person remarked, quickly glancing at them. And indeed, I had not been mistaken. The person appeared to be no older than 30. Hello, hello. Timoshka greeted Lyudmila Alexeyevna. Hello, responded the woman in the orange jacket as though nothing had happened. She took the keys from her husband and headed towards the car. The young man walked past us and joined the mail company waiting at a nearby table. We finished our tea and decided to take a stroll by the lake. What a dreadful situation, wouldn't you say? My friend commented. Yes, quite gloomy, I replied. My dear friend, it's rare that you agree with me, I added with a smile.